We have a media library. So this is where you view images, or anytime you include an image on a text message, you can view the different images that you have available. You can delete an image from here if you'd like. You say, all right, I don't need these images anymore. Or you can upload additional images to this as well. I have a couple duplicates here, so I can remove them and keep my images clean. Then these images are available to use when you go to send out a text message. So within your media library, you can create additional folders. So if you want to have an additional folder with a set of images, maybe all of your logos in one folder, you can absolutely do that. Under text messaging, you have the ability to send bulk messages or single messages. We also have an API available. So when you set up the API, we'll start there. You'll simply set this up, and you'll have credentials to log in, and you can review our white papers on how to use that. Sending a single message is just like I showed you before. You'll search a phone number and you'll click the message button here to have a conversation with that individual. And then lastly, bulk messages. So this is where you can come in and say, you know what, I want to send a bulk message to my entire list of users. So a couple things. You can reuse an existing message like a template. So if I have a message here, hello world, I can simply edit that message, maybe edit this message a little bit here and then send it again, or I can just create a new one on that previous screen. So you'll see it's an easy to use editor. You simply type out your message. We have an emoji picker built right in here at the top. Now, we also have two different options here, what are called standard messages or enhanced messages. So you'll notice if I have my hello world, if I go here and I add now an image, the Mozeo logo, everything on the page turns blue. And there's a link here at the top that says enhanced message. This is letting you know now you're about to send an enhanced message, and those cost 2 credits per person to send. So if you're going to send to a list of 100 people, those messages will cost 200 credits. If I remove that image and I go back to a regular standard message, those only cost 1 credit. Now, you also can turn on an enhanced message once you've gone over 160 characters, which that would be 140 characters left. So if I go one more character again here, everything turns to blue. Again, letting you know you're now sending an enhanced message. So you have standard messages are 160 characters or below with no image. Enhanced messages are 160 characters and above with or without an image. So this really gives you some serious flexibility on sending a longer message if you have a lot of content to send. So you can actually send a longer message with a picture and get that off to your group. Now, after you've created your message here, our character counter obviously will keep you in check, let you know where you're at. Next is, okay, I can either send it to my entire active list of contacts, which is the default, or I have an option to come in here and say, you know what? I want to send this to a specific group instead. So I'm going to send this message to group 1, and I can save that. Now my text is only going to go out to group 1. Or I can go in and just say, you know what, I'm going to send everybody on my contact list. I'll do that here under option 2, or option 1 rather. You also have the option to exclude. So let's say, for example, you have an employee list and you want to send your entire active list of contacts, but you want to exclude your employees. You would toggle that group on and hit save. In this case, it's my sample group 1. So now your message will send to your entire active list of contacts while excluding the following groups. Now, down below, you can preview this text to your own phone. If you have multiple team members, like we talked about in the beginning of this tutorial, you can hit preview all, and they'll all receive the preview. And then you can send now, or you can schedule it to send out whenever you'd like. So you say, you know what, I need that to go out on Saturday at 2 p.m., and I'm going to set the schedule on that. And it's great. Your schedule is set. And then even when you go back to your message page there, you'll see, all right, this is scheduled to go out. And it tells you the time that it's going to be scheduled to go. And you can always come back into your controls and remove that.